Every now and then, something new rolls along that enhances our way of life. The Mudsmith Gauge Wheel was created by farmers for farmers to improve operations and to save you time and energy in the fields. Call or visit our website to see how we reinvented the wheel. Manufactured by Mudsmith, LLC.
Our weed of the week is Russian olive. What? It's a tree, dear.
Oh, but it's a nasty one, Brian, and it shoots out suckers and all of a sudden it spreads and it can just be a disaster. Especially when you get it out in some pasture land or some range land, it can really cause some problems. I thought it was interesting when I first met my wife. I went to her parents' house and, everything went great except for one thing. There's a Russian olive tree right outside the house. And I was thinking, man, do they need help controlling this? Should I give them some good tips here? They actually like the tree.
Well, that is one thing. It can be used as an ornamental, but it becomes an invasive species that is a major problem across the country, so you got to control it. Now,
Well, they did have problems. They had problems with suckers coming up in their yard, and they're constantly cutting those off, and that's why it's a big issue. Russian olive isn't this problem in our corn and soybean fields. I mean, it's never going to be an issue there. But it is a problem in range and pasture land, in roadside ditches. Who knows? It could be a problem in orchards like this.
Yeah, but especially in that range and pasture land and ditches, it's easy because you've got Tordon. Why would you not go out there with Tordon now? It's so inexpensive. For roughly $10 an acre, you can get a quart of Tordon. That's going to kill a lot of Russian olive trees. And even if you had to bump your rate up to 2 quarts, you're going to have a tremendous amount of residual, excellent control. And this usually isn't a problem over lots of acres. Just hit it in the spots you have trouble.
Okay, now those trees can get 25 feet tall. So really a common practice is just to cut them off. And then on the stumps, do some glyphosate treatment, do some Tordon treatment, something to kill them for good. Don't just cut them off and think they're going to go away, because that's really when they start shooting up a lot of suckers. If you don't put any treatment on them and just top them off, you're going to end up with even more problems than you started with.
Well, once again, our weed of the week is Russian olive. Make sure you're using Tordon in your range and pasture land and ditches, and you should get it under control.
That's all the time we have for our weed of the week, but Iron Talk is coming up next.